What up, you lab rats? In this video, I'm going to talk about how to intro and outro your videos. Stay tuned. All right, so how to intro and outro your videos. First of all, what the hell am I talking about? So intro, okay, is when I open the video and you guys see, what up, you lab rats? In this video, I'm going to talk about something, right? That's an intro. And you can really go as far or as wide or as deep or as short as you want with this thing. It's basically letting your audience know that, hey, you're in Meg's world right now. You're in the lab, right? I was like, what up, you lab rats? And I do it in a way that's akin to who I am, right? It shows transparency about how I am, how I speak, how I teach, if you can call that teaching, how I deliver my content, all right? And right away, I'm already filtering who is suited for my content and who is not, right? Lately, I've been getting some emails, not lately, but I've gotten some where they're like, I believe you shouldn't curse in your videos, little girl. And I'm like, screw you in my mind, but I'm very polite. I'm never gonna say that, right, out loud. I just say, you know what, there's a ton of other people out there that probably would love to, you know, be Christian with you and not curse and be very family friendly, and go to them. I don't care. It's all good. I'm so happy that you felt safe enough to even tell me that, because I feel that if it's not a two-way communication, if it's not a two-way street, then really I have not done my job. So I applaud people who actually stand up for what they believe in, and they tell me that, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that, but at the same time, I'm gonna ask you to respect me and how I like to deliver my content, which is like this. Okay, so with introing and outroing your videos, introing is a great way to give a little, you know, hey, you're in my world and we're gonna talk about this. I love it when people tell you what they're gonna talk about, you know, especially if it's sort of edutainment kind of content, I guess. That's the word that they're using nowadays. That's what the cool kids are using. If it's informative, if it's educational type of content, let them know, because they're here to learn, right? So if it's a vlog or something like that, I still think it's really valuable to tell them what it's about, because then you give them something to look forward to, even if it's a vlog, if it's more entertainment based, okay? So with that, you can really spruce it up with anything. You know, give yourself a little, this is what I call a loose script. And sometimes I had to write it down because I would forget. Like, I make so many videos, I would just say whatever, and there wasn't any consistency between my videos. And sometimes, you know, I've been known to be guilty of this, but sometimes my shit is not consistent. And hey, that's okay, because I'm an evolving person and I change and I get bored of things, and so that's okay. I think as long as you keep that, like I said, that two-way open connection with your audience, and you say, hey, I'm doing this today and I'm doing this today, and they feel as if that they could still speak to you and still feel safe to speak to you, then I think it's all good, you know? So the way that you intro your videos should say something about you and or your brand and or business, right? So if I really think hard about it, I don't know if saying what up, you lab rats is the best way to let people know that I consult and I do video marketing. However, that's the way I like it, okay? So I'm really gonna go to the style of being more me and being more loose and not being so prim and proper and formal, but there is nothing wrong with that, okay? So I think a lot of people will tell me, and they'll tell me this in my private mastermind group, and they'll say, you know, I feel weird, or if I look down, or if I don't make eye contact, or if I am not standing the right way. I'm like, what? Standing the right way? Just stand up. If I'm not doing this and that, and like, people really do not care, okay? They just want to see somebody who is original and who owns their originality, okay? If you're weird and quirky, like, fucking own it, okay? If you're, you know, if you got big hair like me and, you know, you want to show that off, like, own it. If you want to wear glasses that don't have holes in them or don't have lenses in them because you just like how they look, then fucking own it, right? I just showed you guys, right? So it's all good. It's all good to be you. Whether you intro that's super loose or it's super formal, just, you know, just freaking own it. So there's that. There's introing, okay? And then when you outro the videos, you're closing up the video, closing it up, right? Wrapping it up. There's a number of ways you can do this. For educational, it's great to sum up what you've just taught. What I like is I say this thing where I say, once again, my name is Meg, reminding you to get in the lab, and I'm just reinforcing this lab mentality, lab rats, experimentation, get in the lab, you know, underdog. That's what I like to do, and that's my style. And I think that's what's most important, is that you develop your own style, your own persona on camera. That really translates really well, because it gives people something to look forward to, and even recite. Do you ever watch your favorite show? Okay, Friends. What do you do when you watch Friends? Don't you sing along to that peppy song, right? And whenever I watch, what's a favorite channel of mine? The Hodge Twins, when they used to close out their video, do whatever the fuck you want, right? I would say that too, because I'm having fun with them and I'm reciting it. And so that's something that you can incorporate also within your videos, right? In the way that you market, so that people get attached to you as well, right? So if you're trying to build a personal brand, which I think a lot of people should do that, as long as it's appropriate. And it's a way for you to get attached to your audience. And I think that's a good thing, so that they get emotionally attached to you. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, for more stuff like this. And I got a bunch of stuff going on in the lab, so you can visit me at getinthelab.me. And I have a free talk on how to find clarity in your business going on every week nowadays. And you can register for that in the description. It's for free, and I'm in there and I get to answer your questions about that stuff. But other than that, I will see you in that next video. And once again, my name is Meg, reminding you to get in the lab. Oh, what's that? It's an outro. Peace out.